Bella Divine, the online sensation that so many lonely young men have come to desire, is a slim, smoking hot, 18-year-old teenage mistress who emerged like a Venus from the swirling foam, out of nowhere. Never mind that a majority of her fans are assembling at this moment into a serial chain circle jerk to celebrate the rise of this modern-day occult princess. The actual proceedings are seen as a necessary rite of passage involving the collection of the precious primordial fluid. These accumulated specimens, I learned, would later be used in such a way as to invoke the elemental forces by way of baptism, a procedure that had given rise, I had been told, to Bella's lightning-fast fame. When the exact moment arrived, Miss Divine entered the stage to anoint her lovely bare body in a ritual bath, while her devoted followers in the audience would bear witness to an expected transformation. A select few were allowed to join the female icon at bathside. These eager young lads knelt down to lap up the water with their tongues, while Bella was scrubbed clean by a specially trained unit of fraternity brothers. As a reporter for the Occidental Media Service, I have been granted exclusive, behind-the-scenes access to the internet star, so I hope to convey to each of you a reliable portrait of this adventurous young woman, without any type of exaggeration on my part. Only truth and honesty will prevail in the long run, so without further delay, I now present to you, my dear viewers, the one and only Miss Bella Divine. Much of her widespread success as a YouTube celebrity is owed to Bella's background in Rhodesia, a small coastal nation in southern Africa, where she was unable to express herself freely. Because of her strict upbringing, Miss Divine took refuge from her parents by soaking in the spacious outdoor bathtub located on the edge of the family farm every chance she could get. As a young girl, Bella would while away the hours, dreaming of someday coming into a life full of fame and fortune. To this end, she has achieved much success, and she has never once looked back to the time that she had suffered as an impoverished maiden from an unknown country. As I toured around the vast California estate, owned by Miss Divine, I noticed a large warehouse at the edge of the property. When I asked Bella about this building, she explained to me that this was the facility where thousands of crates, full of her essential bathwater product, were held in stock. She went on to say that each and every bottle was guaranteed to contain the actual water that she had bathed in during one of the many occult rituals which were hosted by her, somewhere on the premises. Then, when I brought up how I had learned that quite a few of her loyal fans, who had purchased bottles of her bathwater merchandise, were in the habit of drinking the liquid rather than just admiring it, she responded tersely by informing me that neither she nor her company had ever recommended that people who order the item should consume the bath water internally. Moreover, she pointed out to me later that day, printed upon the label of each bottle, there was a disclaimer typed in bold capital letters, with the words, "Do not drink." While proving her claim, she looked at me with that really diabolical cute face of hers that I had come to enjoy so much. It was hard to remain as the objective journalist around Bella Divine. The combination of her magnificent beauty and quick wit were a major challenge to my professional composure. On the following day, Miss Divine invited me to join her and a small party of her most devoted followers to what she called the annual Haxan ritual, which was scheduled to begin late in the evening. Not wanting to refuse the famous bathwater queen for any reason, I blindly accepted, not knowing what I would be in for. However, since I considered the interest Miss Divine had in the magical arts to be superficial at most, I was not at all worried. But prior to the event, while in my quarters, I did try to do a quick Google search on both my laptop and my phone to read up on anything I might find out about the so-called Haxan ritual. To my surprise, the excellent internet coverage that I had become used to up until that evening during my stay at Bella's estate had suddenly crashed. No matter how hard I tried, I simply could not reconnect. Anyways, since I was not in an emergency situation, I filled up my time reviewing some of the video interview footage I had previously taken of Miss Divine. Precisely at 10 p.m., there was an expected knock at my door, signaling to me to come to the event, which was being held at an undisclosed location somewhere in the mansion. A quiet servant slowly led me down to a basement area, directly below Bella's master bedroom. Instead of electric lights, the hallway leading to an inner chamber was illuminated entirely by torchlight and candles. Afterwards, I was taken up a narrow stairway to a type of altar, where Miss Divine was standing with her back to me. Standing just past her were several bare-chested individuals wearing strange masks, and all of them had ancient painted symbols adorning their bodies. They were chanting phrases I could not understand. Once I reached Bella, I tapped her on the shoulder. When she turned around, I became aware of her elaborate occult-style costume. As a joke, I asked her what was on the menu. She laughed and told me that it was I who was on the menu. I did not find her remark amusing at all, and decided to make a hasty retreat to the hallway from whence I had come. Two big security men who were employed by Miss Divine were ordered by the Bathwater Queen herself to apprehend me. I quickly found a doorway into a bathroom where I have locked myself in. As the thugs are trying to pound their way inside to take me back to the altar, I am furiously writing down the details of all the sinister events that are unfolding before they can take me away. I will stash the small notebook away in a crevice behind the toilet that I see, and hopefully later on someone can find it, then bring my last words to the light of justice. In the meantime, as I am hearing the nasty laughter of Bella out in the hallway, I must quickly hide my report. Signing off.